Hello and welcome once again to Zeitgeist, the Gears of Revolution, a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaign here on KrakenQuest, a Kraken Quake conglomerate streaming something. I don't know. I lost track of that thought. Tonight, I am, of course, your Dungeon Master, Redbeard, and we have with us a Old WM Tar, Kentucky Straight Whiskey, Manchester Reserve, 7 years aged, 114 proof bourbon.
Nice. How was it?
Oh, that's nice.
Good.
With me, as always, is also Sam playing Jack.
I hereby declare summer over and flannel and cider season to have begun.
It is known.
It was hotter than I hoped it would be.
Sitting next to him is Catherine playing Mina.
I also believe that it is cider season.
Harder cider season.
After the day I had, yes.
In the middle there, we've got James playing the fairy.
Yar hard bird.
And down below me, we've got Carter playing Koku tonight.
The cat is planning something.
Yep. And that's always true.
Good thing I live.
How's the
Good
pineapple?
thing I live miles away from a cat.
Jones pineapple cream soda. It's really good. It kind of tastes like pineapple sherbet.
Not a huge fan of pineapple beverages typically, but at least like in a cocktail, I'm not usually into it. But
I don't know that this would change your mind, but it tastes very much like pineapple sherbet. So if you like pineapple sherbet, this might do the thing.
I don't know that I've ever had pineapple sherbet, but it sounds lovely.
Back when I used to work in a flooring warehouse, there was a particular, I swear to God this is related, there was a particular coloration of marble that was white with yellow specks in it that looked exactly like pineapple sherbet, and every time I had to go buy it because no one ever bought it because it was like $8 a square foot.
It also was that pattern.
But every time I went by it, I just wanted to lick it so bad.
You should have. Every once in a while, I lick.
I should have just before I quit.
Yeah,
I
like,
never did.
I quit, but before I go...
I lick Nintendo Switch cartridges just to remind myself how bad it is every once in a while.
I actually introduced that to Amanda the other day.
James, do you need a roommate?
No, I was doing it when I had roommates. It's just a quick reminder, and then
of
it's there
mortality.
for like yeah, exactly, and it's there for like 15 minutes, and then I move on with my life.
15 minutes?
That's so long.
It's just like the weird aftertaste.
Last time I tried it, it did not linger that long.
Sorry.
Well, maybe I'm trying.
Granted, I've only ever
Switch
done
games,
it twice
okay?
in my life, but
This is like my favorite thing is that
you have to lick all your Switch games.
That Nintendo
No.
specifically tried to prevent people from licking Switch cartridges, and upon learning about that, so many people immediately were like, "I'm going to lick all of them. I'm going to lick as many Switch cartridges."
The only time I licked
lick
one,
other people's Switch cartridges, I don't give a fuck.
the only time I licked one was the first night when we opened the Switch on stream, and everybody had a lick.
Well,
Yeah.
sure, that makes sense.
And a few weeks ago, when I randomly just turned to Amanda and was like, "Hey, lick this," and then I had to do it too, just to be fast.
I think 2 months ago I licked Ring Fit.
Just to see if it was still there.
Yeah.
Just to feel something.
Yeah. Okay, felt.
See, typically, if you're turning to the people you live with and saying, "Hey, lick this," it's. So anyway, I think that the next thing that we're doing, if I remember correctly, there were a couple of threads that we were in the middle of last time, because there's Robot Dude, there's the letter.
Robot Dude is just there waiting for you when you go to assault
Okay.
the bleak.
So, but there's still the letter from Scipiano.
Letter from Scipiano.
There's there's the B Team assassination opera.
Yep.
And there's the letter from Scipiano is the fashion show. So it's just those two.
Yeah, we actually wrapped up a major thread, which was the Akosigan thread.
Let it be remembered that Jack has now defeated 2 Major Fae.
Huh?
2?
I don't remember what the
Jack
other
took
one was,
down Kosigan. Jack took down Azerby.
Took down Azerby.
You
Also, he's
didn't,
not-
and also Azerby's not a major fae.
Not the
Yeah,
final shot. Done.
He's a I was about to say Elantrian. That's wrong. Eladrin.
Is he? even
Sorry,
that?
how many have you guys last hit? 0? Cool. Moving on.
I can't even actually
I'll
remember.
last
if
hit
he's
you, motherfucker.
Eladrin or High Elf. Let me check his blurb.
So what we've learned here is that Jack shot some elf dude, and we should all be very proud of him. Good job,
Wow.
Jack. We're all very proud that you hit an elf.
Mhm.
It's not very manly to hit an elf.
Oh, sorry.
I know James is elfist.
I don't think that there's really a gender
Yes,
assigned to murdering elves. I'm pretty sure this is a unisex operation.
Azerby is also notably a high elf.
Oh, actually an elf.
Yes.
Yeah, the difference being that his eyes don't glow when he uses magic. That's about it.
As a side effect of having a pact with the Fae, his eyes glow when he casts magic.
Well, having fey blood.
Yeah,
Sure.
the elves had fey blood. The Eladrin are fey.
Yeah.
But physically, there is not that much of a difference.
I was making a joke that he's an elf and, like, also his eyes
Oh,
have
I see what
glow.
you're saying.
Mhm.
Yeah. Then I guess it would just be the teleportation thing.
So yes, after discovering that Akosigan, the Lord of Seasons, had been planning to sacrifice some children in order to open a portal to the Bleak Gate and root out whatever was there, leading an army of Mad Fae.
Quite metal must be stated.
The party was able to enlist the aid of Azerby Viral when it comes time to invade the Bleak Gate on their own terms.
A robot and a fairy walk into the Bleak Gate.
And
Someone's a
after
rabbi.
returning back to headquarters and sending out some raids upon Lorson Kell's business ventures, the party earned 2 more strikes against him and also received a letter
3.
from... Oh, did you earn 3 at once? I couldn't remember if it was 1 earlier and then 2.
We earned
you have 4
3
now.
at once. Yeah, we're at 4 total now. We
Yeah.
earned 3 at once. 2 on the stronghold,
transactions.
and
Yeah.
also 1 transaction. Yep.
The party received a letter offering aid from the family to help take down Lorson Kell, which is the other rival gang in the city. So they have a meeting to go meet with Scipiano at a fashion show.
In the afternoon.
And it is currently the evening of the 11th, wherein
It's a DS card.
the B team has
Impossible.
what's the best word to use here? Procured an
It's not
invitation
technically inaccurate.
to go see Rock
I
Rackus
forget.
again.
That's right. Okay.
Fucking rock.
The
Yes.
B team aren't going to the assassination fashion show, or are they?
there's
No, we're going to the opera.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the-
assassin. No, B team is going to the assassination show. The fashion show is different. Fashion show is A team, no assassination. B team
To our knowledge.
to our not. Yes, there could be an assassination also unrelatedly to
I
this
mean,
other assassination, but
There are all sorts of like high profile people in this city right now. There could be multiple,
yes, there is a peace summit coming up
assassination
in
attempts right
2
now.
days.
I'm sure at least some of them will be at the fashion show.
Yeah,
Seems
exactly.
likely. There are more and more Dinarns pouring into the city each day, each of them more important than the last.
More impertinent than the last.
Though that really makes the assassinations difficult because you've got to look for the ones with horns that go like this, but then you've got ones that have horns that go like this, and it's like, is that the same? I don't know.
Racist.
All they gave me was this drawing. All right, so we will pick up with B team as they prepare for an evening out.
B team. B stands for best.
Ah, an evening of the arts. My heart soars at such opportunities.
I've never felt so much excitement in my life.
So how many people are we going to watch die?
Like a couple actors pretending to be dead, I'm sure.
Well, we all agree. There's definitely... We took the tickets of the person they're trying to assassinate.
What? No, I found them.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm just going to wear this armor and shield to the theater for no reason.
Oh, yeah.
Wink, 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 wink.
I mean, I'd never go anywhere without my armor.
Never go anywhere without my trusty
Stupid.
towel.
And also, I have to bring my bow because I have to get it signed. I have an IOU, remember?
True.
He really does.
All right.
Carlo also never takes off his armor because it's his job.
This is technically leisure time, but
Carlo is never not on the job.
Yeah. He's
does he
always
get paid overtime? Or is he salaried?
The job
No,
is
it's
Volunteer.
life.
volunteer overtime. That's why he's employee of the month.
Every month.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like the hallway leading up to your office is just like picture after picture of Carlo.
Yeah. it's
Carlo
just-
also-
put there.
Yeah, nothing
Yeah,
but
yes.
head.
Carlo also started the Employee of the Month program and
Yeah.
runs
Yeah.
it.
Now he's just like, I've been playing with
Not
filters.
really official.
This one is sepia.
Oh yeah, they're not the
They're-
same picture. They're all different. Like
Yeah.
Oh,
Very
We've
yeah.
all
Variations.
thought about pushing back on it, but frankly, he earns it.
We just don't have the heart to tell him that there's no funding going into it.
All right, so you make your preparations. Call for a carriage, presumably, to take you to the. Do we have a name for this place? Um.
The Pilo Sticks Tavern and Theater.
And in.
Rock Rackets.
And Ballroom Dancing Studio. And Chicken Foot Massage.
Um.
Also, big ass truck rental and storage.
They're going for kind of a cyberpunk megacorp thing.
Yeah.
What the fuck is a
Here we
cyber?
go.
What's a punk?
I mean, I know a punk or two. Right?
I
No.
don't know, but I hear that Jack fellow muttering about them.
All right. So you guys load up to go to the Stanfield Opera and arrive. There seem to be quite a few quite a few local celebrities in attendance. At the front, there is a ticket taker, and there's crowds of people that are just there to kind of gawk at celebrities coming in. Seems it was an exclusive event.
These are backstage tickets too, right?
Yes.
We should hurry up and get backstage before this thing starts.
Oh my god, we get to meet the band.
You get to
Is that
meet
how
Rock
backstage
Rockets.
passes- I've never actually had. I've only been to like one concert ever. I don't actually know how backstage passes work. I thought you went backstage afterwards.
That's what I mean.
I mean,
As far as
depends.
The-
Usually it's after.
When I went to go see Terp, it was before they had like a
Yeah.
pre meet and greet where only people with the meet and greet passes could go, and
Yeah.
then everyone else went after.
I've heard of it being before. I've heard of it being after. We'll say
Neat.
it's before for sake of these here.
I learned a thing.
And their
Um,
concert isn't coming to Atlanta, and I'm so sad.
Kai thinks it's hilarious.
All right.
Hi, Kai.
You guys, you hand over your tickets, and after when you hand the tickets to the ticket taker, he has a glazed over look come over his eyes, and he says, "I really want to see the show too. Damn it! Why didn't I get tickets? How much do you want for these?"
Cause you're working?
60,000 gold.
No, these are priceless. Don't you dare.
Damn it! I've got to get in there. Just go on ahead.
Can't you just go in there?
I've got to take tickets here.
Oh.
Maybe I can get Gary to cover for me.
All right, bye.
Hey, Gary! Go on.
Sam?
I respect. He was gonna say, "I respect your work ethic, young man," but then he tries to get Gary over. He's like, "Well, whatever makes it happen, I suppose."
I'd sell them for 60,000.
All right, in we go.
All right. Find your way.
R-O-C-K.
Backstage.
Rackus.
Yeah, there's a
R-O-C-K. Rackus.
trying to start up a chant that nobody else is taking up.
When
Actually-
do we say, "My God, that's Rock's music"?
My God, that's Rock's music.
Isn't Serena like just as excited as I am?
Yes, she is.
Ah, okay, cool.
Catherine's slowly ramping back up.
Yeah.
From
all right, so you get
someone trying to
backstage.
start shit at 5 p.m. on a Friday.
Serena is also drinking hard cider.
Yes, she is.
There's you're led to a door that has a star on it that says Rock Rackus. There's a
Oh my
guard
God.
standing outside.
Give me my IOU.
Show the passes, and
What do you
he
mean?
pokes his head in the door.
Carlo has my IOU for my signature.
The guard
Right.
waves you in.
Oh my God.
You guys
I go
just
in.
saw him last night.
I had to leave. I didn't get to see him in person.
It's true.
Also, oh my God.
Dima is just looking around, waiting for the assassination to begin. Probably going to stop it because technically that's his job. But
Carlo
we'll
is
see.
like stopping himself from ruining this moment because he wanted to be the first one to walk in because he just likes that.
Carlo, where's my IOU?
You're what now?
The IOU that you got for me.
For the signature from Rock.
That you specifically said you had and showed to me and then held on to.
Oh, I
No, you didn't.
think I gave it to an orphan.
No, you didn't. I have an entire quiver of arrows with your face's name on it if you did that.
Hang
What's
on,
his face's name?
let me check my pockets.
Is it different from Carlo?
Oh, right. My armor
Is-
doesn't have.
Is it like
pockets.
shortening? Is it like car? Does his
Ah,
liver
here
have
it
a
is,
name?
and he hands
too?
it to you.
Dima is just kind of talking to himself.
Okay. All right. The night's not ruined. We go in.
Are you guys
go in.
going in or what?
Yes.
We don't got
I go
all
in.
days.
But
I'm
what
gonna
about all
quit.
night?
Oh. No, none of us have all days. We all have a limited number of days, and then we die. Have a nice evening. Gotta go in.
Astrologists. Ugh.
Yep.
All right.
Uh,
Inside is a nice little green room. With like some snacks out on a table. There's a
Is it green?
I was going to ask the same question.
It is not. It's gold.
So
of
On
course
brand.
it's gold.
Everything is gold.
that was in his rider. Paint the green room gold.
Exactly.
yeah,
They actually just have like a set of plates that they just put up on everything.
Yeah.
Like that's
Um,
the last bit of his rider. He pretends it's the green M&Ms, but actually he just likes it.
And there's a bowl of like gold coated candies.
Like actual edible gold, or like,
You'd have to try one to find out.
can I try to sneak one?
Sure.
Can I just take one?
Go through
Because
up.
I have the ticket to be
Go through
here.
up right now.
Ah, welcome, my adoring fans.
I am your biggest fan.
Wait a minute, you
not
look
him.
familiar.
Hail
Yes,
and well met, hero of
we
Rasul.
saw you last night. That's why we look familiar.
Ah! Wow, you must be the biggest fans of Rock Rackus out there.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Factually correct.
They certainly are.
Alive and dead.
Have I ever told you about the time that I went to the moon?
I would
Yeah,
listen to
but
that story 100
Tell
times.
it again.
Well, and he goes on with the story about how he
Went to the fucking moon.
While he's going on his story about how he fucked a woman and then accepted a gift from her husband. Great plan. I'm just going to go poking through his things.
Fae Queen.
0 fucks
Such
given.
as anybody.
See,
There
they
was
don't
at least-
recognize. They don't recognize my Fae. They don't recognize Rock's Fae. We're really in the same boat here.
Fae blind.
There was at least one fuck given. Like, that's the point of the story.
And then when I woke up, I had this golden gun lying next to me.
Fascinating. I'm just like lifting up jars of stuff, like looking in his powder.
What can I help you with there, young sir?
Oh, I'm just looking. Also, I'm like
Um,
twice your age. Just don't give a fuck.
Can you sign my bow? I have an IOU. Also, like, please.
Well, I don't usually do signatures before shows, but since you have an IOU, I think I can make an exception.
Oh my god.
Grabs your bow.
Can you, like, etch it with one of your bullets?
Oh my god.
I was just gonna use
That sounds really hard.
I was just gonna use the gold marker. That's what I usually use.
To try to etch with a gold bullet into
Yeah,
wood.
right.
Sounds like it'd take forever.
To my biggest fan. What's your name?
Gay Ethan.
Gaython. He spells it Gaython.
Oh my god, he almost
Lots
spelled
of
my name
love,
right.
Rock Rackus.
That's the closest Rock Rackus has ever been to spelling my name correctly. I'm so excited.
Has he ever spelled your name before?
In my dreams, a couple times.
Mm.
But I
He
couldn't
spells
read
your
it.
name wrong in your dreams?
I can't read it really well 'cause I'm dreaming.
Wow, what does Gathan think about himself?
It's like, that's really sad.
No, it's just in
That's
a
like
dream.
Ted from Scrubs sad.
No, it's just in dreams you can't read.
Aw.
So like,
Can't read.
That's definitely not
have
true.
you never heard?
It's not
like-
true, though. I read in dreams all the time.
I
I've
literally
heard
cannot.
that, but it's definitely not true.
I literally cannot read anything in a dream.
That happens to some people, yes, but it is definitely not
All right, so we
universally
need to get
true.
the Inception machine, put you both in a dream. We're gonna
And
do a
find out
double
if it's
blind
just
dream
gibberish
test.
on the walls or I'm illiterate when I'm dreaming.
I've never given it a thought, honestly.
Your guys' dreams are
Personally.
coherent enough to have time to stop and read something?
Yes.
Like, I
it's
can't
generally,
remember
like,
an instance ever of,
posters.
like, reading happening in a dream, but I also, like, dreams fade very quickly.
Yeah.
I know
there's
I
also
can
the
punch in a
thing-
dream.
There's also the thing where supposedly you can tell if you're in a dream by reading something, then looking away and looking back and seeing if it says the same thing, because supposedly in a dream state, it won't remain constant. But I've done that in dreams where I was lucid enough to do so, and it worked. And I was like, wait, but I am in a dream. This is bullshit.
Anyway,
So, bother with lucid dreaming.
I think it's about time for the show to start. Why don't you guys find your seats, and I'll go out and do my show.
I'm
What
taking out
do
one of
you
these
do
gold candies.
at shows?
I thought you were at my show last night.
Shoot things? I wasn't paying attention.
We were guarding someone last night.
Ah,
Yes, tonight we are merely here to enjoy the show and do nothing else.
fantastic! I'm glad that I'll have your full attention.
You always have
Oh,
my full attention.
sure. There'll definitely be something that has my full attention, and it probably involves a gun.
Sure, that's swell. Bye-bye.
I take another candy and then I leave.
What a bizarre man. Anyway, let's go get assassinated.
Yes, he's the weird one.
All right. Your tickets direct you to a balcony seat. And you find your seats without too much trouble. And you sit down for the show.
Hold on, do I have any spells?
They sold me the
Help
whole seat,
here.
but I only need the edge.
James, you said that wrong.
Spiritual weapon,
I mean,
zone of truth.
They sold me the whole seat, but I only need the edge.
No, that's exactly what I said. I said it exactly like that.
What did you
How
say?
does Sanctuary work in 5th edition?
They sold me the whole seat, but I only need the edge.
They didn't sell you anything.
No, you sold these tickets.
Technically, they didn't sell them to that guy either. They were dropped off on his porch for an assassination attempt.
Okay.
We don't know that he didn't buy them for the assassination
we
attempt.
absolutely know.
Yeah, it said in there, here's a gift. In the
Oh,
letter.
okay.
Fine. I stole these seats, but I stole the whole seat, but I only need the edge.
Now I want somebody to go into a theater and steal the edge off of a seat.
I mean,
All right.
I guess I could have done that when I worked there because I know how it works now.
The lights dim. The audience claps. Rock Rackus comes out on stage.
I saw Rock Rackus and I clapped.
He starts
You
off
beat me to it, James.
with a couple of like gun twirling tricks. He doesn't actually like fire the gun at all, but just like some like fancy like you know, twisting it about,
Twirling
playing
and
twirling,
twirling
yeah.
and-
Keith is like slightly pantomiming it down by his legs, like wanting to practice with his bow.
So
Dima
does it
is
just look
not
like
even
he's just furiously masturbating?
No.
in the dark, maybe a little. Dima is not paying any attention to this. Dima
Okay.
is just waiting for the real show to start, by which he means the assassination.
Okay. What about Carlo?
Let's see. Carlo is alert.
All right. Then let me get perception checks from Carlo and Dima.
You
Can we
got
get
it.
some at disadvantage?
It'll just be passive.
Oh, okay.
Crit.
Yeah, that's gonna beat mine because I just have 15, which is the same as my passive.
All right.
So with Carlo's perception, that is a 21.
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
Good old nat 20 for a 21.
Yeah. Carlo, you're keeping an eye out, remaining alert, and you notice from the corner of your eye, the curtain behind you into the box shifts as if to permit somebody to walk through, but you don't see anyone. And you find it a bit odd at first, and then you see a ball of lightning start to form in the middle of the air, about the height of somebody's hand, coming towards the back of Gathan's shoulder.
Cool. Can I roll back out of my chair while drawing my sword and swinging it at that?
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Hey, keep it down. He's telling us the moon story.
You know, I'm almost starting to think that there's no assassination going on at all.
Well, I missed, but surely that bungle of movement alerts everyone that something is happening.
All right, so Carlo flips over the back.
Carlo
of his,
like tries to do like this sick roll,
yeah,
but just ends up like flopping on his back.
and everyone's a bit confused as to what's like. They think maybe he just leaned back in his chair and like fell over, and then Gathan, you're going to take. Oh fuck! I didn't pull this up. Please stand by. Your call is important to us.
I'm just gonna roll initiative for no apparent reason. Got an 18.
You take 3 lightning damage.
Ow.
This is the best assassination attempt ever.
Hang on, I'll finish the job tomorrow.
You're
Aha, it's 5th edition. That won't work.
I
Long
like-
rests.
I like slap my neck and keep paying attention.
all right.
We're the best.
Strong mosquitoes.
giant, just giant lightning mosquitoes. Ah, it's fine.
I thought I had a thing for this guy, didn't I? Ah, there he is. Okay.
Oh, thank God it has stats. We can kill it.
Thou shalt not stab the Lady of Pain.
Well, I shall not fuck with the Lady of Pain.
You shouldn't stab her either.
I mean, both
If
are
you
true.
stab it, they will kill it.
I should have been more.
If it has HP, it can lose HP. If it can lose HP, we can kill it.
Oh shit! There was
Hence why
something
the
else I
Lady of
wanted to
Pain should
do,
never have stats.
and I forgot. I wanted Rock Rakus to sign the ticket.
I think you're only going to get one, buddy.
How? I don't think his ego could be inflated anymore.
I honestly, as a player, I just wanted to see what would happen if you looked. At
Yeah.
the ticket.
No, I totally understand. I'm not sure it could have been inflated anymore.
Just, I really want to see myself.
Yeah.
I really need to see my own show. Someone get on inventing cameras stat.
All right. So I'm gonna just use this scene basically loosely. I'm just kind of theater of the mind it for the most part because it's
Oh my god, are we being assassinated by Abraham Lincoln?
Yes.
ironic.
Yes.
Yes.
Abraham Lincoln's ghost has come back from the dead and now randomly assassinates people in theaters.
I mean, look at him.
This is the best plot ever.
We can't defeat him. Like, legit, Lincoln was like a badass.
All right. Let's go ahead and roll initiative, or I can roll it on here, whichever you prefer.
Go ahead and roll for me. Lincoln once won a duel by forfeit because
I
the
rolled a
guy
20.
saw him warming
I did
up
too.
and was like, nope, not doing that.
I rolled an 18.
It turns out that Serena and I are really upset that someone is interrupting this amazing
Yeah.
show, so we have gone first.
All right.
Guys,
Serena,
Carlo fell down.
what was yours?
You probably shouldn't roll out of your chair like that.
What's the plus to my? I rolled a natural 20, so whatever my plus is.
Okay.
Serena, your plus to your initiative
That does not look right at all.
is not on this character sheet.
I'll find it. It's in the Discord thingy.
Looks like it's a plus
All right.
3.
Gathan?
23.
Oh, okay. 23, Serena.
I whip around to...
What is your initiative?
Oh, 23. I rolled it in the app.
Okay. Dima.
I got an 18.
All right. And then who wants to go first, Gathan or Serena?
Gathan, because I have to find Serena's.
Yeah, where were the
Okay.
character sheets for these guys? I forget.
It's pinned. If you go into the Discord, it's the pin. If you jump to
No,
that,
they're
they're all
in the-
below that.
They're in the B team area.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're
Oh,
there
except
But only if I filled it out, which I did not.
right.
Oh,
I gotcha.
okay.
I gotcha. I whip
right.
around.
So
to
yeah,
the
it is.
guy.
It is dark. Carlo has stumbled over backwards. You felt something shock your arm, and I guess after attacking, he would become visible. You see a dark cloaked man who looks very confused.
Click on jump.
Suspiciously like Abraham Lincoln.
Click on jump.
He looks like the man that you saw
no,
last night at
scroll
the bar.
Hey, keep it down. I whip around and I just shoot him.
Keep it down.
Keep it down. Bang!
No, it's with a bow. It's even less like.
Yeah, because I'm quiet in theaters.
Keep it down.
Right. So I attack.
So what we've learned from this is that Geethan was the theater kid.
Oh, definitely.
18 to hit.
18 will hit.
9 damage.
All right, you've dealt 9 damage to this guy.
Action surge.
What? So low.
Action surge.
Action surge.
It's like a surge in your action.
I shoot him again. 19 to hit for
That will
8
hit.
damage.
Okay.
And then I sit back down.
Okay. Serena.
Yeah. Are either of the other two near him?
Oh, I guess right.
You guys are
I
in a
forgot
tiny
Serena's.
box.
I
you were
forgot
all near
Serena's
each other.
room.
No, sit your ass down.
Okay.
Sit your ass down. It's fine. If either of the other two are within 5 feet, I would like to stab the shit out of him.
Didn't Carlo
Yeah,
attempt to attack?
Carlo will be considered within 5 feet.
Perfect. All right, so
Well, I mean, also, Geethan would be within 5 feet because
yeah, but
He
he
just-
sat back down and is facing away. I don't think
And
he
unequipped
would-
his weapon.
Yes.
Oh yeah, okay, fair
I
enough.
don't think
Oh,
that would count.
No, I actually didn't. I'm holding my bow just in my hands in my lap.
Yes.
I don't think
you
that
like full on
counts
Elder
for this.
Scrolls, like turned around.
You're not
sat,
threatening. Yes,
The
exactly.
camera went to third person.
24 to hit.
You hit.
Yep. All right, so that's that plus sneak attack. 14 points of piercing damage.
All right. This man looks very surprised.
And I say, shh, and I sit back down.
Yes.
All right, Dima.
Okay. Well, if that's going to be the way that this is going to go, I need to look up a different spell. Hold
Look,
on.
We're a bit compelled right now, all right?
That's fine. I just need Norm to make me a wisdom saving throw here.
Okay. 3.
Hold person?
Okay. He is held. Are you gonna shush him and sit down too?
No. I'm going to say, Carlo, we should probably get him out of here.
Yes,
They
we
can
shall
stay.
arrest him for the glory of Resur.
And attempted assassination.
And
Yeah.
attempted assassination. Yes.
Yep. Anyway.
Shut up, you talk too much.
All right. It's his turn. He got a 6.
It continues.
Okay.
So now it's Carlo's turn?
So this guy basically just has like a hand that was on Gaithan's shoulder, got smacked away, shot at, stabbed in the kidneys, and he's like reeling back and then is just like frozen in place.
Just
Like on the back foot.
Yep.
I am so glad that both of us hit and also were the first in initiative.
Yep.
With a natural 20 for both of us.
Carlo.
Can Carlo just kind of conk him on the head and knock him out?
I mean, I think you can just like slap the cuffs on him.
Yeah, I guess that would work.
Whichever you want to do.
Carlo slaps the cuff. Sir, I will read you your rights, but please wait until the show is over. It would be rude to the rest.
Dima grabs them both by the shoulder and is just dragging them both out.
No!
Both of us?
No! The guy we're arresting and the guy doing the arresting, you two can stay.
Yay!
Yay!
I couldn't have asked for this to go better. All right.
This is why I picked Carlo, so I could have an outlet for my funny dumb shit, my himbo shit.
Dima and Carlo, you drag the would-be assassin out of the theater.
I really thought I was going to see somebody assassinated today. Oh well.
Instead, I just got shocked a little bit.
Within a few moments, the hold person will wear off, and he'll just like look at you befuddled, like, "Who the hell are you?
Who are you?
Where's Quentin?
I don't know who that is.
Then how do you have his tickets?"
A random happenstance of destiny led us to this occasion. Now, who are you?
I've been
You happen to
informed that they
recall-
fell off of a truck.
I really need to hire better couriers.
Don't we all?
I mean, you happen to remember that we were at Quentin's house when it fell off a truck. Kinda.
Look, what I tell him and what Dima actually knows are two different things.
Okay.
It's like Dima's fine with your version of the story when we're talking about that. Just the rest of the time with Dima, it's like, yes, you found them. Wink! Yeah, wink. So anyway, who are you?
None of your business. Release
Oh,
me at
fair
once,
enough.
or there shall be dire consequences.
For who? For what? By who?
What?
You said there would be consequences. Who are the consequences going to come to? Who are the
Oh.
consequences going to come from?
You will
What are the
surely
consequences
find
for?
out the consequences soon enough.
I mean, I assume it's assassination. You are an assassin, after all. Or are you more of a hitman? Is this politically motivated, or were you hired for money? Look, I really need to know what to write in my report.
Please do answer his question. I would like to see the end of the show.
Actual assassin Abraham Lincoln.
I mean,
Don't
if
have to
anyone
tell
would
you
know how to
anything.
assassinate somebody good, it'd be Abe.
Running through the woods from Abraham Lincoln.
You're fucked. That's it. Game over.
It doesn't quite scan, does it?
I don't have to tell you anything.
Okay.
No,
Well, I
release
guess
me at
Legally, he
once.
does not. So
What? Oh, I know this one. No.
fine counterpoint. No response.
In
Very well,
response, he casts
then.
counterspell.
The consequences shall be what they are. The consequences
what
will
are
never
they?
be the same.
Thank you, Chris.
But what are those consequences? At this
Oh,
point, we're like walking
you'll
off towards the
see.
station. I mean, but is it assassination or is it a hit? I really need to know. I'm collecting murders. I don't have either one, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
Catherine just got really excited at the concept of a character that collects murders.
I did.
That's actually a great concept for a
Yeah.
constable.
Dima is just a murderino before podcasts are invented.
Have any of you been watching Only Murders in the Building?
I did
No,
watch some of
it's
that.
on my list.
No, but
pretty
y'all
fun.
should listen to the Magnus Archives.
All right. That was...
I have so many podcasts I'm so backed up on. I can't take on anymore. I just took on a new one.
All right. We'll kind of assume this is going nowhere all the way back to the station.
That's fair.
And in an hour or so, we'll meet the other two after
Serena
they're
and
done.
Gaten, you finish up the show, look around, and you're like, huh? Where'd the others go?
Do I still need to see the show? Or is it...
No, you're like, it was all right.
Huh.
It's actually a little disappointing, to be honest.
Why was I so excited to be here? I did
You
get
actually
the same-
suddenly like Rock Rackus less than when you first saw the tickets.
You look
Yeah.
at your bow and you're like,
Actually,
damn it.
never meet your heroes.
Wait, what?
Huh. I mean, the show was okay. We got some nice
That show
seats, but...
sucked. Why did I sit through an entire Rock Rapids thing twice?
Oh.
It wasn't
What
That-
the fuck?
wasn't that bad, but it was a little repetitive.
Serena is definitely the Shrubbles of the B team.
I just can't wait for Serena to go back and commiserate with Mina about this.
Yeah.
Like, you were right. I shouldn't have bothered going to that show.
Mina used to be a fan too. Then she met the guy. He's a massive asshole.
It's like
A
that
masshole.
episode of the famous
A
Jack
Actually, now
Jackson.
that I think
I
about it,
won't.
where do we get these tickets from anyways?
You got them. You handed them to me. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Huh? I mean,
I blame you.
there was a letter that was dropped off at that guy's place that we were following, and
Yeah.
then I had tickets.
I blame you.
I mean, it wasn't that bad.
I really like that
If you're
Ethan
trying-
just has sticky hands. Just
He
has
doesn't
sticky
though.
fingers.
He was magically compelled,
You weren't magically compelled to take them from under the door.
wasn't I?
No.
Oh
No.
well.
No,
I
you
was
wanted to
justified-
see the
That was
show.
all you.
You're not yeah, and you weren't magically compelled before you took the letter.
But he did pick it up to check because we specifically went because we thought the guy was going to be murdered.
Yeah,
And we were right.
and so I left him a letter saying, "You're welcome for
Welcome.
stopping the assassination."
And you technically were correct.
Yes, though apparently it was from the worst assassin of all time, and he would have been fine.
I mean, Quentin's not a fighter.
No, but this man opened on shocking grasp. That's just a chump move.
Yeah.
It's his signature move.
Well, that's a chump signature.
Yeah. What assassin's signature move is shocking grasp?
It's like,
The Shock Man.
Well, that's
It does extra damage if they're wearing armor.
wow. He targeted the one person wearing leather and a wooden bow.
if you're assassinating people, the whole point is that you get them when they're not wearing armor.
Let's see.
We're gonna get him back to the station and find out that his supervillain name is the Shocker, and
Well, we know he's not the Shockmaster because he didn't bust through the wall.
mean, the signature move of my rogue in our Pathfinder game is shocking grasp. He's just, better with it.
well, yeah. Also,
I
in
can sneak
Pathfinder,
attack with
shocking
it.
grasp is a lot better.
Well, he also uses it to perform experimental shock therapy.
Yeah.
No,
It's great.
invent shock therapy.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's the experimental part of it.
No, it just makes it a vision.
All right. Through several rounds of interrogation, you do not get much out of this man.
What? This crack team can't get anything out of this trained assassin?
But
kidding me?
What did you do to those tickets?
but you do an enchantment.
Huh. Normally I don't get affected by those very much.
Well, I'm good at them. Thank you.
And
Yeah,
not
But
killing
not
people.
very good at assassins, which is leading me to think that you probably aren't a hitman, because I don't know why people would hire you.
Aren't you a lawyer?
Quentin's the lawyer.
He's trying to assassinate a lawyer.
You do notice though.
Oh shit, we fucked up.
Huh?
He was trying
What?
to assassinate a lawyer and we stopped it.
Yeah, he was trying to
That was
assassinate Lorson Kell's lawyer. Did you guys forget about that part?
Yeah, we
wanted
did.
as law.
It's
Carlo
been
was
a
going to stop
month.
this guy for great justice.
No,
Jack would
I
have let it
knew-
happen.
I knew exactly what we were doing, but
Okay,
it's still
okay.
the right thing to do.
Yeah, as
Sure.
a lawful character, we stopped an assassination.
Sure. I just was making sure at least one of you remembered what was going on.
Yeah, I super didn't.
Well, that
I
was
remembered that he
before
was trying to
Gen Con. I don't
assassinate
remember
somebody.
anything.
That's it. So what
Um,
did you want with Lorson Kell's lawyer anyway?
Well,
I mean, to kill him, obviously.
I know the man is not
just-
the greatest character, but one must trust in the system for it to be able to work.
I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna shortcut this. You don't get any information out of him. But he is wearing a distinctive ring.
Well, obviously we're going to confiscate that when we process him.
Mhm.
And it is made of what material and has what inscription?
Give me a moment.
Yeah.
Trying to remember.
Oh, I thought of a new common item that I want to get. A common magic item. An indestructible ring. It doesn't make you indestructible. It's just indestructible itself.
I saw that.
Write it down as well so I don't forget this later.
I feel like that's one of those items that's completely useless until you abuse it, and then it becomes basically it's completely useless until you apply physics to it.
My pen.
Oh, I looked up basic land prices from Midnight Hunt. 69 cents.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that for the
The special
foil?
ones.
Oh, not for the foil. I didn't look at that.
Yeah, that's actually cheaper than I was expecting.
Okay. It is a bronze
That makes sense,
ring.
Is somebody adding this to the note?
Oh yeah, there is a note for the rings.
Yes, I can add it.
Okay, cool, thanks.
I have a list of this written down somewhere.
There's a lot of 100 Russian full art lands for $69.
You said bronze ring, right?
Yes.
I found it. Okay. Do we know this guy's name?
I'm just writing him down as Abraham Lincoln.
Right, sure. Okay.
On the inscription on the inside of the ring says, "Oil brings shine."
Yep, OB again. Oil brings shine. All right, save entry.
Can't remember what other ones you've seen to.
We've seen, I have it up. So we've seen Mayor Reed McBannon's Overcome Black Arts, Cassius Bergeron, Old Bergeron Gold. Saxby had Opportunity Begets Glory, and Finona's was Original Brave Ideas.
I'll at least give you his cover name of Norm.
Abraham Lincoln.
Norm.
Oh yeah, that was in the initiative tracker. Norm.
And you might have heard Quentin say it at the club the night before.
Probably.
Norm, short for normal man.
Normal man.
Wow, you are quite perceptive there. He does look rather bland.
And he is a human.
Mm-hmm.
So this does maintain the pattern, which we don't know if this is anything or coincidence, but it does maintain the pattern of humans with bronze rings and tieflings with gold rings.
Yep.
All right. That is about all there is for that scene. Unless there was anything in particular anyone.
Can I request a 5-minute bathroom break?
You may.
But you won't get it.
Will I be
Yeah,
granted?
denied.
Please
Pee
submit
your pants like the rest of us
your
gamers.
request in triplicate.
Gross.
No. We will take a break here and be back in a few minutes.
All right.
Hello. Welcome back once again to this game.
Wow.
I thought I was going to say the whole thing, didn't you?
This one? This one
Welcome.
right here?
We now bring you back to the game already in progress.
Yeah.
I'm here to make you feel sad. Think about death and stuff.
So B team caught a baddie.
Really efficiently.
Yeah.
Solid work, B team, I guess.
It's like your first solid win as the B team.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only like the second thing we've done, really.
I mean, you didn't get any information out of the lawyer, but, you know, you got this schmuck.
But he's a lawyer.
Can you really ever get information out of a lawyer? You can get words, sure, but information feels like a stretch.
I'm pretty sure he's out of reach now, so that's 2 strikes you can't get. But, hey, here we go.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I fucking hate that phrase. Shut up.
All right.
The B team's incompetence is losing us strikes, is what's happening.
Yeah.
It is the morning.
Oh wait, I think I have another way that we could get information out of this assassin dude.
Kill him?
Mm-hmm.
That's not... I mean, like, it doesn't force him to answer your questions. He'll just be dead and mad at you.
But then
Yes.
why?
They're
But
not
then
gonna-
like, Why not answer my questions? He's got nothing else to fear. He's dead.
Because you killed him. Spite.
He'll sit in the corner with his arms crossed, just like looking back at you.
I'm just
Fuck
gonna.
that guy.
I'm just gonna wait until your magic runs out. Fuck you, dick. You killed me.
All right. It is the morning of the 12th.
Yes.
We're back with A team.
Oh, thank God.
Yar-har!
As you all come into the office this morning, after a pretty exhausting day, I'm sure. There's some commotion going on. You hear some of the higher ups in the office are going to a Subrail station opening that's happening nearby. There's going to be a big ceremony with the governor, and they're going to do like a ribbon cutting and stuff. Is anyone interested in going?
Woohoo. Metal abominations that snake across the land.
Under the land, mostly.
Yeah, we should probably go see it.
Ah, good. Under the land.
If history is anything to go by, something will certainly happen there.
Yeah, it's a good bet we should go.
I hate it.
Stay here. You don't have to go. Shit. I don't want your whiny ass coming along if you're gonna be like that anyway.
Actually,
Okay.
O'Ferry, it might be good for you to stay here and plan the task forces for the day.
Yeah.
Ekoku just hands you like this stack of paper, very neatly organized.
There's like little tabs, different sections.
Troubles. Troubles is more literate than I am.
I mean, the ceremony will be going on for a while. If you guys wanted to stay back and assign your task force and then head over, that would work too.
I mean, that's fine.
I mean, as long as we're there, as long as
We're there
whoever's
for the
going there
actual
is there
ribbon
for the
cutting?
cutting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we can at least plan out the organization of the task force for the day. We still have 41 remaining officers. I'm assuming, because you haven't told us so, that the allies we've acquired so far don't count towards our forces for this purpose. Is that correct?
Who are you referring to?
Robot Man and Lion Shield guy, Azerby.
No, they've got other stuff to do. Well, Robot Man is not going to be useful in taking down a thieves' den, for one thing.
Fair enough.
And Azerby's got other business.
Do we want to just go straight for the head today?
We could head straight for the Theater of Scoundrels. Our total forces,
It's
with
like 80 something, right? Or no, 60 something.
You started with 50.
73,
Oh, yeah,
counting
including-
us as
yeah.
well. 73. Before we did anything, before we took any casualties, it was 52 or 82. Sorry, but we're down to 73 now. So assuming that 100 number for the number of hostiles is correct, which we now know that it's possible for that number to be wrong because it was wrong on one of them. I don't remember which one it was wrong on, but it was wrong on one of our things.
It was wrong on the
Machete
Hill.
So we now know that it's possible for that number to be wrong, but assuming that that number is correct, then we are going to be going in below minimum,
Oh,
no
when
matter
is
what
that?
we do.
When is that the clothing show off thing.
Fashion show. It's in the afternoon.
Thanks, show off thing.
Fashion
That.
show is in the afternoon, and we also have another transaction in the evening.
Right.
I have a feeling the Theater of Scoundrels is going to take all day.
Yeah.
Oh God, this chair's broken.
Yes, baby.
I shouldn't have tried.
No, you should not.
Well, you said it's this afternoon. It's the fashion show.
Correct.
Well, we might get something out of that to take care of that den. Otherwise, we should plan to do it tomorrow.
I mean, tomorrow is the final day.
Ooh, which also we need to find a way into the Bleak Gate. We haven't figured that out yet.
Right. So
I don't even know where to start.
well, supposedly Scipiano can bring us Kel. That's what he said in his letter. Is that he can deliver us Kel.
Right.
And Kel has a way into the Blink Gate.
Okay, then
But-
we have to rely on that.
So if we're relying on that, then our immovable priority has to be the fashion show. That is this afternoon. So that leaves us the morning and the evening. And the evening, if we want to try to make go for one win we can be pretty sure of, there is a transaction of some kidnapping victims in Central in the evening. So we should probably do that.
Right.
We should probably see to that. Other than that, we have the Grand Suites, which we can assault. There are 30 hostiles, according to our report, and there are tunnels, which could give us a better entry point, could give us some form of advantage. There are also 3 dens of 3 hives of scum and villainy. Den of thieves, that's what they're called. 3 dens of
Where's the
thieves that we
tunnels?
could.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The
there.
Grand Suites.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we should just take care of that then. The Grand Suites and the transaction if we can.
I'm sure we can. The Grand Suites has 30 hostiles based on our information. We have 41. We have 41 officers plus the 4 of us. So if we hit it this morning, we could. I mean, we can't go in with an ideal force.
Right.
It's literally impossible. But we can go in above minimum, just like we did with Casa de Kel and Machete Hill. And we took both of those on at the same time. So we can definitely do that and still have enough forces left over to go for the kidnapping victims and possibly even go for a den as well. I don't know that we really... I mean, the reason to go for a den is if we are planning to assault the Theater of Scoundrels tomorrow, which I think we are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Depending on what happens with Scipiano. But we want to at least set ourselves up to do it. The Grand Suites is in Parody Lake. Does anybody have a connection in Parody Lake that we can lean on?
I've got Jimmy the Snitch.
Remember, if you already used one once, you can't use it again. I can't remember
Right.
exactly.
And you used it.
We already used
on
Jimmy and
Casa de
Old
Kel.
Mitch. Yeah. And my third one that I forget about.
I don't think we have anyone else.
We don't have anyone else. Okay, so it doesn't matter who goes. So who wants to assault the Grand Suites?
Strike through the ones we've already done.
We have X's on the busted column.
Yeah, the strike through just makes it easier to see.
Okay.
Um,
I will. I can enhance our chances with that spell that I used last time.
Yep.
Since that's our most... I will go to the most important target. I should say.
I mean, yeah, the Grand Suites is the biggest target we're going after today. By the sounds of things.
Mm-hmm.
So if we're doing that, I can take the same force that I took to the muskets yesterday. We can use that same force to go after the kidnapping victims. So that was Koku and 10.
It was Ilferi, Mina, and
6 that went
14?
after. It was a Fairy Mina and 6 that went after Casa de Cal. If you to go after the Grand Suites,
I thought
you
we
would
went after
need-
Machete Hill.
No, you went after Casa de Cal.
Okay.
Jack and 22 went after Machete Hill.
Gotcha.
Because Machete Hill had the cannons, Casa de
Yeah.
Cal had the traps.
What do we know about Grand Suites?
The tunnel.
Oh. Okay.
It's a lot of O's.
I was getting confused and thinking that tunnel had something to do with the Theater of Scoundrels and not as that stronghold special thing.
Oh, yeah. No, Grand Suites. There are tunnels in the Grand Suites. You can use them to obtain some form of advantage. So the question is, we still have Mina and Jack and another 31 officers to assign. We have Grand Suites and we have 3 dens. Jack, Mina, where do you want to go? None of the dens have been successfully scouted, so we don't know what we're up against in them. We could send out scouting parties, but at this point, we're so low on time, it might be more prudent to just go in with hope.
Right.
Yeah. You go try to free those slaves in Central.
That's what Koku and the 10 are doing. I mean, you could join in on that if you wanted, and we could knock it down to Koku, Jack, and 2.
Or me and I could just knock down the door and the Barragio.
I just really want to take out the Theater Scoundrels, but there's so many people there.
Yeah, we'll get that tomorrow, all together.
Okay. I will join in wherever it's most prudent. I
Me
don't
and
know
Mina
that
will
I
hit-
have a big...
Yeah, Mina and I'll hit the, what do you want to do? The Burning Witch, the Poison Pomegranate, or the Barragio?
The Burning Witch and Poison Pomegranate are in the Nettles. Barragio is in Central. In case either of you have contacts, you can lean on.
I think my dad's in Central.
But we
We
already
haven't
used
used
your
him
dad.
yet.
We haven't used your dad?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
We haven't done anything in Central. Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
we
then
had
let's
the
go-
illicit transaction that's happening tonight.
Let's knock down the door of the Barragio.
Okay, so
So am I getting 22 people?
probably. Hang on. So
Okay.
Jack and Mina are going to the Barragio. So assuming that we are assigning 22 to Ilferi to bring that up to 30 to match what the force we assume to be there, that leaves us with 9
Okay.
that we can still assign. We could send a force of 3 to try to scout the Barragio again, or we could just assign those to the missions in the Barragio and the transaction to better our chances there. Or we could just send a group of 9 to one of the other dens and just hope that they can get it done with 9. But I feel like we're throwing a real Hail Mary if we do that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad idea.
It's not a terrible idea at this point. Like, we're running out of time.
They're trained. They know what they're doing. Well, they know what they signed up for, anyways.
Do they?
We could also split Jack and Mina up.
Yeah.
And we could say Mina and 4 take on the Barragio, and Jack and 4 take on the Burning Witch or the Poison Pomegranate.
That could work.
Well, Mina needs to go to the Barragio.
Right. That's why Jack would be taking on either the Burning Witch or the
I
Poison Pomegranate.
I misheard.
And then that leaves us with 1 extra person to throw somewhere. Jack, you want the Witch or the Pomegranate?
Give me the Witch.
All right. So we've got Jack and 4 is a force of 12. Mina and 4, force of 12. Currently, we have Koku and 10 assigned to the transaction, which was a lot more than we needed last time, but we don't really know. We could take some people off of that to put more people onto the dens, because we also don't know what we're up against there.
Right.
I don't know. I think we're going in blind to 3 things, so we just throw people. Like, I don't think it matters too much.
Well, they're different things, though.
Yeah, I mean, it matters, but we have very little scope for the size of what these could be, so it feels random.
We have seen 2 transactions, and both of the transactions that we've seen, they were both 5, which that could just be low, but I'm still willing to scale Koku back down to 15 total, so Koku and 7, and then that would give us 4, so it could be Jack and 6 and Mina and 6 for total powers of 14 on both of your dens.
Yeah,
I'm good with that.
Okay, so the plan is Jack and 6 go to the Burning Witch. Mina and 6 go to the Barragio. Koku and 7 go to save the kidnapped victims. Ilferi and 22 take on the Grand Suites. So the other question is, when do we want to do that? Koku is locked into the evening because that's when the transaction is taking place. But Jack, Mina, and Ilferi, you could go in the morning or in the evening, basically before or after we go to the fashion show.
I would like to go in the morning, so if I get shot, I don't have to, deal with people.
Same.
I guess I'll go in the evening then?
Well, you could also go in the morning, and we could just do them all at once like we did last time.
Remember, I'm not sure if any of you are still interested in the Subrail thing, but that is happening in the morning as well.
If nothing else, Koku's going to go to the Subrail thing.
Oh, well then I guess we do everything in the evening all at once.
Yeah.
I'll do mine in the morning.
Okay, yes.
Okay. So Ilferi and 22 are going after the Grand Suites, while Jack, Mina, and Koku are going to the Subrail opening. Then in the afternoon, we are all meeting up.
Villains will be at the Subrail opening, and we'll be
to go to the fashion show. And then in the evening, Jack is going to the Nettles, Mina is going to Central, Koku is going to Central, and Ilferi is interrogating the prisoners, I guess.
Everybody knows that bad guys like trains.
So why aren't you going to be where the train is? Anyway. So we've got 2 scenes in the morning, Ilferi's scene and the rest of the teams. Which one do you want to do first, Chris?
Let's just knock out the Ilferi scene so we don't miss it.
La Grande Suite.
Easy. So I would like to take advantage of the tunnels with Pass Without Trace.
Well, also, before we start, how many task force tokens are you using?
Oh, right. let's see. I have a probably +5.
We have 5 total task force tokens, but we're going to want to save a good chunk
Yeah.
for the theater.
No, I was just doing my math out loud. I have a +5 probably because I'm going to be using assistance. I have disadvantage, but I'm counteracting it with enhanceability, charisma.
Well, so the advantage that the tunnels give you
Okay.
is you can either block them up, which will give you advantage
Mhm.
on the intimidation check,
Okay.
or you can leave them available as an escape route and for potential reinforcements, which will give you advantage on the mishap.
So I'll use it as an escape route.
Okay.
So I'm at a +5. I'm a neutral roll because I'm going to do enhanceability on the charisma check. And then I'll have advantage on the way out. And I'll use 1 TFT.
Okay.
7 seems reasonable.
I'll note it.
All right.
And I'll use my Skyseer's Blessing as well.
Okay, go ahead and roll that.
Okay. Dice. Okay. Skyseer's Blessing. So I have a +7 on the Intimidate check. The Skyseer's Blessing die says, I don't want it. That would have been a 9. So instead, I roll and I get a natural 20 for a 27.
All right. So you and the boys roll into the Grand Suites, which, as I recall, is a mansion. Or no, wait, a fancy tower.
Ooh.
In the
Oh, then I don't
Paragon
even need an
District.
escape route. I just fucking T-pose out of there.
Yes, but the
Um,
22 officers with you do.
Fair.
You go in ready for violence. As you show up, the men are like freaked out. Like they've heard what's been going down, and like they knew they were next, and they're just not ready to put up a fight. So they throw down their weapons at the sight of you all, and you are ready to start making arrests. But oh yeah, because you had 30 and there are 30, so yeah. Fine. So there weren't any surprises this time on that. There's a ceiling that caves in on one of the floors of the tower. And you need to rescue the men that are about to be squished. So give me a dexterity check.
Okay, and I have advantage on it, right?
Sure, yeah.
Cool. Where's another die? It's gotta be. There we go. Okay. With advantage, a dexterity check. Not acrobatics or anything.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, acrobatics with advantage. Huh. I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Oh, no.
Those are pretty low rolls.
So that is a 8 and a 7. So an 8.
You should have at least +7. You shouldn't
oof.
have lower than +7 on a check.
Oh no, the TFTs were only for the assault. I'm back.
Yeah,
I
they're
would
only
be
for the
back down to a
intimidation
+5. So I used my +6.
The TFTs don't count for both checks.
Oh, okay.
All right. Unfortunately, 8 men suffer injuries from this collapsing ceiling.
Oof.
I'll take half the casualties if that's possible,
Okay.
and like shield them from it.
All right. Get under my sturdy body. Ow, ow, ow.
Ow,
Ow.
fuck.
My,
Oh my God.
sturdy bird body. It's
Ow, fuck.
it's
Hollow
full
bones.
of
Ow,
feathers
ow.
and hollow bones.
I have a shield.
Okay. So that was 4 casualties then?
D6.
Is that correct,
Yeah.
Chris?
Yes. So you're taking 12d6?
Yeah, I can live.
12.
Mhm.
13. 5
Ooh.
and 13.
Okay.
26, 38, and
43 by my count.
43.
I'm alive. 15 hit points left.
Yeah, you were fine.
All right.
How many fashion shows do you need more than 15 hit points at?
Well, just one.
I mean,
Deadly
I don't know.
fashion
Some
show
fashion
on nails. Yeah.
All right.
Ugh,
Hey,
slay.
this isn't Ravnica.
Meanwhile,
I mean, what else do they mean by slay at those kind of things, right? Fucking kill people.
Kill the
Slay.
bird.
yes, Queen. After Ilferi departs with the squad, a
Only 4 people died. Squad goals.
they're not necessarily dead. They're just useless to you now.
They're dead till fairy.
They are dead to Ilferi. Not really, but you know.
A few minutes after Ilferi leaves, you guys are all getting ready to head out to check out this ceremony. When suddenly a bunch of officers start rushing through the halls, running out the doors in the direction of the of where the Subrail ceremony is.
Already? I thought we had time to get there.
Let's move.
You're gonna stop and ask anyone? All right, cool. Just move on.
No, just chase them. Follow.
All right.
We'll find out soon enough.
Along the way, you overhear other officers and just the crowd in general as people start to swell in that direction. Seems there is a hostage situation developing.
Fun.
Is there any information among the murmurs of who the hostages or the hostage takers are?
Murmur, Governor Roland Stanfield. Murmur, beardless dwarves.
Of course.
Oh, I also have a map.
Just like the B team reported on. Must be that extremist sect.
Yeah, probably.
Fortunately, unlike the B team, we have Fireball.
Also competence.
Hey! I like Serena.
I like Serena too. I also like Dima and Geethan and Carlo. I like them all very much. They are completely incompetent.
Until you give them a compulsion to really like a show and interrupt them.
All right.
Then you're about halfway competent. You certainly hit him, but then you just sat back down.
I hit him hard and then I sat back down.
And I hit him twice and I sat back down.
Sneak attack damage, bitch.
We used class abilities and everything.
So the which station is this? It's the orange line. Or no, red line, station 4. Oh, I think it's...
That must be a different labeling.
Yeah. Well, the numbers are just
Locations.
locations of interest.
So it would either be, depending on which direction it's numbered from, assuming it's numbered in order. That would either be the dot near 5 or I don't think I can ping that map for other people because it's a pop out. But it'd either be the one near 5 or the one near the wall.
If I do it this way, and then I do this, and then click on this,
Ah, yes,
Maybe
that.
it'll fix
then we
everything.
can ping.
So either be this one or this one, assuming that they're numbered just in order 1 through X. Unless they start at 0, in which case it would be this one.
Baker Station. We'll say.
Oh, Sharon M. Baker Station is number 5, so it's this one.
Oh. There we go. It was labeled after all. I just had to read in 2 different places.
Reading's hard.
All right. As you arrive, police
I was muted for
And-
my quip. God damn it.
RHC are already on the scene. Seems that the Governor Stanfield, along with the Subrail architect Kevin Wilson, and a few other unnamed VIPs, have been taken down into the Subrail station as hostages. And a list of
Sorry,
demands.
what were those 2 names?
Governor Roland Stanfield and Kevin Wilson. The most fantasy name ever.
Owen Wilson.
Wow.
Thank you.
I think
Brian Wilson.
is Stanfield. Is he not on your NPC list?
Is who not on where?
Oh, no. It's just that his name starts with Flint City Governor, so for alphabetical sense, it was not as useful.
Flint City Governor Roland Stanfield. Oh yeah, this one. We've seen him before, right?
He was on the Coal Tongue.
Probably.
That's why.
You delivered a message to him from the dockers in Adventure 1 that they are not happy.
I believe you. I 0% remember that, but I believe you.
I think it was Jack who delivered the message.
Sounds right.
But
I recognize that picture. It's probably from the Coal Tongue.
it's also in the,
Yes. Yeah.
it's also in the player's guide.
Oh, might be that then.
So yes, there are a lot of press, a lot of politicians, people gathered around. You're able to make your way close enough to the front to learn that there was a list of demands that were left, and they are currently the investigation, I guess you could say, is being led by Colonel Aiden Tucker.
So he's the negotiator.
There is no one present for him to be negotiating with, but he seems to be the one taking control of the situation at the very least.
Okay. Well, Colonel.
Constables.
We heard about the incident. We had a feeling something was going to occur at the venue, and we were already on our way. What can you tell us about the situation?
Well, we've pretty much got things under control, I believe. The governor was jumped from behind the seems some dwarves came up from inside the station, which we had, of course, cleared out, made secure before. We're not sure at this time how they got in, but they jumped the governor and several other dignitaries, dragged them below. There was a bit of a firefight. Upon investigating the fallen bodies of the dwarven men, we found a note from one Grundin Zubov, and he holds out a copy of one of the notes for you.
I will take a look at the note, and while I'm taking a look, was there a watch found in their possession?
A watch.
The assailants match the description of an extremist group that we've had contact with. Previously, they were known to make use of explosives, and at least one of the members was found to have a watch set to a point in time in the future when one of the explosives went off.
He kind of flips over some of the paperwork he's got, turns and looks at a man next to him who shrugs. Don't know anything about a watch.
That's all right. Has the area been swept for explosives?
We're in the process of that now. We're getting some mages in to handle that. Think we've got things pretty much under control. I don't think there's any need for RHC intervention at this time.
Well, we don't want to step on your toes, Colonel, but we're here if you need us. Do we have the note?
Getting the note ready for you to see in just
I
will
I
have
can't get much closer to my camera.
it ready to
Oh my.
show to
Carter, I think I see a tumor. You might want to go get checked.
you.
Do you have a zoom function on your camera?
I mean, fun fact, that is actually how I have to get my eyes checked, is they have to use a special machine that takes pictures of the back of my eyeball through my pupil because I'm allergic to the dilation drops.
Oh, wait.
I've
Hold on,
had
one
so
sec. Don't
many
look at
things
this.
poked in my eye.
I think
this
I might have
week.
added too much information.
Okay, I will.
Look
I
at
think I
me.
might have seen the. I think I saw a headline I wasn't supposed to, but I think it's all right.
No, I just didn't read the second art, so it might actually be nothing.
Huh, I
Okay.
didn't expect Saxby to go into porn after that. Interesting.
Headlining a burlesque
Okay,
show.
yeah, it's not.
Didn't expect Delph to be there either.
It's not actually anything that important. It's pretty much just some tactical information for me.
Not as important as Saxby.
What? I didn't even hear what you said.
Nothing. Ignore us.
Ignore
Good.
us. We're just
I
having fun
will.
over here.
I'm just looking through the NPCs tab. Do I not remember what this thing is? This Sigyn?
Seijin? That was the thing that possessed Zaxby?
Oh, right. Did we have a picture of it before?
I mean, he was there in the flesh in the fight that you fought him in.
It's gross looking.
Oh, yeah. All right, configure permissions. Everyone, owner, save, show players.
Like, it'd be so much less gross if he didn't have hair. It's
I know,
weird.
right?
Who wants to read the note from the radical astrologists?
Well, it was handed to Koku, so I guess I will. I am Grundin Zubov, speaker for this clan of eschatologists. We follow the word of our philosopher, Grandis Kamenov, and we were responsible for the attacks this week. Do not trifle with us, and you will not have to suffer more deaths. My men have been active in your city for weeks, and if any harm befalls me or my men here, your city will reel from the devastation. Herein follows our demands. My men are going to need ale. Let's start with that. Then bring us that Price fellow, the one who runs the RHC in Slate. We know that you can get him here with magic, and you will if you don't want to go searching for your governor's next incarnation. Nigel Price Hill will pay for the death of our necromancer comrades. I want to speak to one of your sky seers. You no longer listen to them, but they could see the future. You threw smoke into the skies and blinded yourself to the truth. The world will end in ice. Once you hand over Price, and once I have spoken with a sky seer, I will inform you of my further demands.
I am currently occupied.
Do they have any hostages
Yes, you are.
in there?
Yeah, I really laughed at the
At least.
decision.
Yeah. Mina, you know a bit about philosophy. Does the name Grandis Kamenov ring any bells for you?
Does it? Because I don't remember seeing that in my notes. Is this a sect? Like a... Because I know, like, the main guy.
Give me a history check.
I will. Is this a big roll or a little roll? It's a big roll. Alright. I have done so little rolling today, and only as Team B, or B team, that I haven't actually pulled up D&D Beyond.
Oh yeah, I should do that.
We're
I have
only
enough of-
2 hours into the night. It's fine.
That's the
I'm-
first time I've had a roll as Mina!
I mean, I don't either, but I have enough of my sheet copied over to Foundry at this point that I don't actually need to go to Beyond for that much.
Yes, but I don't... Sam's at the computer, and while I can have my thing on there, it's just easier if I have it on my little laptop.
Yep.
I know I have good history, and I rolled an 18, so it's 18
Okay.
plus something.
Yeah, so Heed is the head guy that you've met and talked to.
Ooh, 25.
Yeah. You've heard about Grandis Kamenov. He is definitely like a splinter sect. It's very much of like the extreme, like, we're not waiting for the world to end, we are going to cause the world to end kind of
Causing
belief.
the world to end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is his interpretation of the
So this
echelon beliefs.
Close enough.
eschatological?
That's what I said.
Eschatological.
Okay.
Episcopalian.
No, those are people who can't eat fish.
Yup. Perfect. Oh, wow.
As an Episcopalian, I approve both of these jokes.
Okay.
Can't believe you guys go to church on Tuesday.
Okay. Go back to the fucking note. Alright, so the note is from
Grundin
Zubov,
Zubov.
and they're following
Grandis
Kamenov.
Kamenov.
Yes.
Grundin
Gundam
Zubov,
Zarkov.
notably, I know
Yes.
it's been a couple weeks, was the name given by the
Yes.
dwarves who attacked the school.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much anybody looked into the Malice Beast attack that happened earlier this week, but there
We've
are
been a little busy. We honestly just blamed these guys and didn't
Yeah.
look into it.
Yeah. I don't know if I dropped the ball on missing that thread or you guys did, but yeah, that kind of fell between the cracks.
It's been so long.
Like there weren't a lot of good...
Yeah, I don't know where we would have gotten on, but it's been so long. There could have been a giant flashing neon sign, and I just forgot.
It was kind of
There-
like a dimly
we were
lit open
definitely
sign.
told about it.
It was a dimly
Yeah.
lit open sign pointing towards the sniper guy that you guys had met. You were basically
Yes.
supposed to track
And we
him
said,
down.
don't worry, it was clearly the terrorists we already know are in town.
Yeah. But
just left it at
that was the only thing leading to that thread, and there wasn't much else that I could give you to try to point you in that direction, and it
I
just
see.
Right.
kind of
Yeah.
dissolved.
But it's not like we were doing nothing. We had other threats we were pursuing anyway. So
Yes.
I don't know that we would have even if we had